Hi, welcome back to my channel, Gazanaiti Chal. My name is Latoya as usual. Big up to all my followers. I appreciate you guys. So, it's really hot in the UK. When I say hot, right now I'm talking, I'm sweating like wow. So anyway, today's topic is about like, do men really love us? And, there's always a minority and a majority. So you have to understand like what I perceive in relationship and stuff that I have with other men and like as friendship with male. So I realized everybody know that this world is built on the patriarchy, you understand, and they had a certain way of growing up and a certain entitlement. But not only that, back in the days, you have to think about the bloodline. So back in the days, men was to go out and war, and back then they believed they hunt. Because I remember I used to date a guy and he used to say that, when he's cheating and do certain things, it's in his nature because men are naturally hunters. And you get what I'm saying. So fast forward watching documentaries and the Vikings and all these things, I realized men was just always out for war, to conquer, to kill, steal and divide. It's just that's in their blood. They're just like hungry and on a fire. If they have to take the boat to go miles to conquer, to destroy, that's just in them. So now in this modern time, you don't have much people going to war, and you realize that the feminine energy is raising up where a majority of men now they're more in their soft girl era. I'm telling you. So that war is not like before. So we do war, but we find ourselves warring internally. So when a male come and marry you, he sees you literally as like, the opposite, like, because it's in his DNA. So you would expect you and your partner to have a hot dispute, because the Bible tells you that teeth and tongue shall meet. So you have a hot dispute and he probably just accidentally, well, I'm just saying accidentally, give you a dirty slap, and you would be like, oh my gosh, how could you? You get what I mean? That's what you expect. But I'm talking to real women that I met that they're saying, I'm single, I'm divorced. And I'm like, why? She said, Toya, this guy and me have like a misunderstanding. I'm asking where you coming from, why you coming home so late, or I'm saying, who is this texting you? And this man pinned me down and beating me bass boost left, right and center in front of the children. And I'm like, I don't understand. Why would a man be beating you? Me, I've been through it. So, and I was little and tiny and full of bones. So you have to understand that's in their nature to always go out and war. Now they're looking at you. They can't take that rage out anywhere. And they like the clubs and the pubs is not like where you can go in and fight anymore, fight each men, like just beating up. Because a man would want to take out his anger, he go to the pub, he smash a bottle, then anybody looking at him, what, then they take it outside and they bus boost. But police and security, and it's just one long thing for tomorrow. Plus social media is there, they get fired from their job. You get what I'm saying? So who are they going to turn around on now? So it's obviously us. We are the male punching bag for the 21st century. And a lot of us is rising up like, my peace is everything. You get what I mean? And I see, like, I'm talking to this lady, she has tears in her eyes. And because, the partner is really hitting on her, but at the end of the day, in her head, she wants to raise the kids up in the family where you have a male and a female. She just don't want to divorce this man because they put together, they achieve so much. So she rather suffer with a smile. And I said to her, you think you're doing right. I will never tell you to, divorce your husband. But at the end of the day, I don't see any joy. I don't see you as an individual like what you want. And I said, there's men out there that I know that as much as they want to beat on their partner, they want to see their partner succeed, because at the end of the day, it makes them look good. And that's why man chase beautiful women and beautiful things, because it makes them look good. And so you sitting there, he beats on you, you're looking ugly and drained and no good to yourself and him, but you think you're doing it for the kids. No, a man will not change. Once he start that bus busting on you, he will not stop, and he doesn't have the empathy, because at the end of the day it's in his DNA to bust boost, and he can't bust boost his manager. And you know, you can't go to pub and clubs now to do that. And where they're gonna go? They don't want to go in the army right now, because they're wising up to know that what's the point? I'm going to join up in an army to go to a different country, fight, and when I come back with one leg, I'm suffering, and you know, there's no support, no help. Back in the days, yes, there used to be, but you don't have that. And like I said, the system is failing, where everyone is rising up, both men and female. They're seeing that the system is built on lie, so everyone is realizing, and now they can't fight the government that is coming up with this system that is built on a lie. So they're taking out their frustration and all these lies. And you know, you work until you're a certain age, then when you get a certain age, you get your pension, and then at the end of the day, you're old, wither up, you can't do much, you can't even go on a ship when you get your pension. You see what I mean? And that frustration, knowing what's coming at the end, it's who you're going to take that out. You're going to lash out on the kids, or you're going to lash out on your wife. So wife are not being treated right now. No matter how you pray, you can't pray a man to be not a beast. He's going to be the Dracula and the beast, because at the end of the day, he needs to go out and release those steams. And now, even in a gym, I'm a gym member, and I'm working so hard that I can't even get to go to the gym. And not only that, the gym price is going up and up non-stop, and not every man out there can afford the family, the daycare, and the gym. So where they're going to go to let off steam, and they find themselves have to cheat. And we, the women, we don't want the cheater, because there's too much disease, there's so much out there. So at the end of the day, what we're going to do? The system is failing, and all I'm saying is, women, choose yourself. If there's a man boosting you, you have to understand it's in the DNA, it's in the blood, and they're not going in the area to war and let out that anger like how they used to do it. And that thing is still raging inside of them. And when you open your mouth, that's what they're going to do. If you realize them when they're around each other having fun, especially, you know, doing certain things, they're very good. So if they go to a match and now their side lose, you see how they start acting like animals, breaking stuff and acting like a child. It's because they're used to, like, at the end of the day, we fight. And, you know, they used to just let out that thing in war. The spear, the javelin, the swords, the G, whatever. They just used to seeing those things. And, you know, they don't have no empathy for you. And if you think, oh, putting on my makeup, I have my face looking all soft, and I use all my couture and my soft gel is going to stop me from beating on you, you're dreaming. They won't stop. They won't stop. No matter how much police you want to call on them, it's like they're sick and they just need help. And the help that they need is beyond us, and only God can save those souls and, you know, give them redemption and help them and tame their hand and their mind, and probably give them a new heart, a heart of compassion. And if wife, you want to pray, don't pray for your husband to stop cheating. Pray for him to have a heart of compassion and a heart to know God. These are your prayer if you want to pray about man. Don't sit down and say, oh, let him only have eyes on me. You're being stupid. You're not the most beautiful, and you're not above the program. Everybody's beautiful, and everybody love beautiful things. We all, the men, they're going to look. You understand? Lust is in the heart. A man can lust in the heart. God knows that. You might not know, because him seeing someone walking around, that doesn't mean that he wants to sleep with them, and you didn't want to come and have an argument so you can get yourself boost. Man is taking us out left, right, and center. So at the end of the day, for me, like I said, I'm 11 years going now, and I have my peace, and it is so sweet. And I'm speaking to a lot of people where it's the same thing. They're like, we said we can't get the man that we want. Oh, please. Yes, it might be that case, because we want a godly man, and a man that don't see us as a punching bag, and it's a little but few, and whoever want them at the end of the day, if we can wait, and if we wait and then at the end of the day we don't get what we want, the reward that we want, then what's the harm? We still have our peace. We still have our, you know, we don't have this nervous wreck. We don't look like a nervous wreck. You know, we just look good. And just know that we weren't built for that. So the Lord said at the end of the day, some is going to be eunuch, some is not going to have, some is going to be barren, some is going to literally not have a husband. That's just it. We can't bend what the Lord said. Some of us is not going to be chosen, and not all of us want to be chosen. And you understand, some people chose peace, some people chose themselves, and that's about it. So don't bash someone that is single, and still look out and pray for that person that have a relationship. But anyway, if you like my content, click like, click share, comment. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. And be strong out here and enjoy the sun. As much as it's hot, it's good on the melanin. So yeah, what can I say? We are blessed. We are a blessed race, and I give thanks. And